Without their contribution, we wouldn't exist as where we are today. Thank you, folks. I have some additional folks that I'd like to recognize, and I'd like to start with members of our board of directors. So if you wouldn't mind, I'll call out each of your names. If you would please stand, and if you could hold your applause to the end, that would be great. Our vice chair is Shannon Wizakowski. Our past chair, Robert Kellum. Our directors, Al Tate, Ray Miller, Bruce Thorne, Dave Minhas, Carol Maw, Al Lucas, Wayne McAllister, Peter Clow, Corey Kahn, and Joe Dringa. We have two special advisors, Sandra Baudry from Red Deer County and John Senema from the city of Red Deer, sorry John, as well as one additional special individual, Barry Wilson from the law firm of Warren Sinclair that acts as our legal advisor. Thank you to our board for your commitment to our airport and the community that we serve. We also would like to pay thanks to a very important group of folks that are extremely important to us, and those two are our tenants of the airport. Without you, we would not be where we are today as well. So thank you for being part of our past, and we know you're an important part of our future. Also have one other very special guest in attendance today, Mayor Jim Wood from Red Deer County. So for us on the board, this is our opportunity to report back to you and the community that we serve and share our 2018 results. We have three components to our presentation today: a report from the board of directors. I will also speak to our operational achievements and provide a look at what operations look like going forward. And then later I'll turn the podium over to Nicole Hollinati, who will share highlights of our community engagement activities. As a board of directors, we believe very strongly in our vision and mission, which are grounded in serving our community through travel options and by creating opportunities for economic development in our region. Our community has had the benefit of a number of new high-profile events and new venues, such as the Gary W. Harris Canada Winter Games Centre and the Exhibition Hall at Westner Park. These new venues will allow our community to continue to attract larger events to Central Alberta, and we as a board of directors are very excited of those successes. Each of us on the board are committed to enhancing our community by growing our airport and to support these new opportunities in the coming months. I would like to provide you with an overview of the work that we're doing as a board of directors. For us, 2018 was a very interesting year at the airport. We saw the discontinuance of scheduled passenger service when Air Canada was no longer able to service our community. We also saw a slowdown in charter traffic into the airport. However, our total aircraft movements were up again over the prior year as a result of Monterey Aviation and their pilot training activities. I'll provide a bit more detail about this later in the presentation. We've continued to improve the airport with a long-range approach to our capital planning, and later this year, our board of directors will be working with our CEO to update our strategic plan, and we'll be refreshing our 10-year business plan. Looking forward, we are focused on two key areas of our business: air service and land development. With respect to air service, we are exploring opportunities to attract scheduled passenger service back to Red Deer. This would include consideration of a replacement passenger terminal, which would be able to accommodate two B737 type aircraft or similar at the same time. As well, we're contemplating converting the existing terminal into a charter terminal with a fixed operator relationship. This would serve to have an organization able to service all passenger aircraft at the airport. We have also approved the signing of an agreement with a third party to develop a solar farm at the airport. We have a representative today with us, Doug Wagner, CEO of Saturn Power. And Doug, would you please stand and be recognized? We are now working with Red Deer County to begin the development of the lands to the north end of our property. This has the potential to develop land both on the air side and on the public access side of the airport. The opportunity for land development has moved along quite quickly, and I am very excited to announce that we have signed an agreement with a developer, the Rice Group. They are a commercial, industrial, and infrastructure-related land development group. The Rice Group partners with private, public, and institutional financial partners. The Rice Group currently has a portfolio which includes about 800 acres of development and redevelopment land, and over 4 million square acres under ownership management, and in leasing and property management, over 4 million square feet of space and potential development. The Rice Group offers leasing, property management, development approvals, and works with all of their clients to achieve a first-class development. We have representatives from their organization with us today. Michael Rice, President and CEO, and Aaron Lindsay Freer, Manager of Administration, in the crowd. Please, if you would stand and be recognized. We are also exploring a relationship with EFC Developments out of Calgary. John Grolis is their general manager, and John is also with us today. John, would you please stand? These are all new revenue-generating opportunities. We'll continue with the sustainability of our airport well into the future. I would also like to recognize Darcy Morgan, founder and an executive with Enerjet, for being with us here today. Darcy, please stand. Enerjet has been a great supporter of our airport, and they are very interested in the work that we're doing here in Central Alberta. Enerjet has announced that they plan to enter into the scheduled passenger service market in the not-too-distant future, and I am very certain that these folks will play a big role in our future. Thank you very much to all of our business partners for being here with us again today. I will now call upon Grant Stange from RSM Accountants to present our 2018 financial results. Grant?
Yes, my name is Grant Stange. I'm with RSM Alberta LLP, and we are the auditors for the Red Deer Regional Airport. We did complete the 2018 financial statement audit, and I would refer you to the full copy of the financial statements, but we have a highlight of some of the financial information up here on the screen today. So for 2018, total operating revenues were $1,164,000. Expenditures, $1,653,000, so a deficiency of revenue over expenses of $488,000. Then we bring in the county, city of Red Deer and county of Red Deer grants of $590,000 for 2018 to bring us back up to an operating surplus of $112,843. And you can see that's an improvement over 2016 and 2017. And that's led into an increase in the net assets, which are the assets what this airport has, less the liabilities of the airport. And you can see that increase in net assets to $646,847 for the year end. The airport's in a decent financial position. It's got ongoing operating challenges with the departure of Air Canada and whatnot, but it's got a great future and a healthy financial position to move forward. Thank you.
Thanks, Grant, very much. We have signed a 5-year agreement with RSM to perform our annual audit, and this is the first year of that 5-year agreement. Our Central Alberta community is very important to us, and as a board, we recognize our roles and responsibilities. And I commit to you that we will make smart decisions that will bring a benefit to all of our community. We as a board are very proud of the work that Graham Ingham is doing for us. He's taking the lead in all his work, and all his work that is being done, and he is also committed to actualizing on our vision and mission. And speaking about the Graham and the airport, we have a number of staff from the airport with us today. If those folks would please stand and be recognized, I would appreciate it. These are the people that are at the heart of our airport, and without them, we too wouldn't be where we are. So we much appreciate the work that we do. So we'll move on to our operational presentation. So this year, again, we incurred no incidents or accidents resulting from airfield deficiencies, which, when taken into account the fact that we had another record year for aircraft movements, over 75,000, this is something that we're very proud of. Over the past several years, we've significantly increased our commitment to safety and security in the airport, and we continue to do so as a matter of good business practice year in and year out. We have completed our only major capital project in 2018, which was the rehabilitation of Taxiway Charlie, and that was on time and on budget. We have completed in 2018 our 10-year business plan, which included the operating and capital projections, which will be used by the authority to set the direction for the future sustainability of our airport. In 2018, we had a number of conversations with carriers with respect to scheduled passenger service, and this also generated quite a bit of interest from seasonal carriers with respect to the prospect of operating out of Red Deer. However, before we were able to secure regularly scheduled passenger service, there are a number of infrastructure deficiencies that we will need to address, namely the size of our current terminal and apron. Our terminal in its current state is not of sufficient size and capacity to attract any scheduled carrier. The smallest capacity of an aircraft operating passenger service in Canada today is approximately 15 passengers. If we choose to do nothing, we will not have scheduled passenger service in Red Deer. So to that, I'm happy to report that we did complete a future terminal and apron expansion design that would not only allow us to increase the likelihood of attracting new scheduled passenger service, but also enable us to do what airports do best, and that's to help promote and support regional growth and economic development and prosperity in our area. As you know, we have a lot of great things going on in Red Deer and in central Alberta right now, and we want to leverage this and do our part to carry this momentum into the future. And so it is our desire moving forward to ensure that to the greatest extent possible, we are actively involved in the community and doing what we are able to do to help drive economic prosperity and growth in Red Deer and the Central Alberta region. And now I will hand the podium over our presentation to our Director of Marketing and Communications, Nicole Hollinati, for an update on some of the wonderful things that we are doing on an acute community engagement perspective. Nicole?
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy days to come and join us for our AGM. So, the Red Deer Airport fulfills our core value of social responsibility by ensuring a strong presence within the communities that we serve. This community leadership helps us to achieve brand recognition and awareness, develop partnerships within our region, and enhance our presence through giving back to local charities. Being actively involved within our region and with our regional partners has allowed us to support their initiatives, but in turn allowed us to collaboratively support ours as well. Our most effective way we've been able to reach the region is by supporting your local parades. In 2018, the Red Deer Airport was able to visit 11 communities within our region and spread awareness of the Red Deer Airport. Our goal with this is simply to reduce or eliminate the phrase, "I didn't know that Red Deer had an airport." Throughout the year, the airport was able to partner with organizations across the region to build a sense of community and support the development of businesses within. In 2018, we could be seen at events like Let's Talk, the Heritage Recognition Awards with the Harvard Historical Aviation Society, the Rocky Mountain House Air Show, and once again, hosting Business After Hours in partnerships with our friends Skywings Aviation. Supporting our partners also means that we've been involved in launching events like the Edge Investment Forum, which is a Dragon's Den style forum bringing together investors and Central Alberta projects that are seeking capital. We've also partnered to bring the Canadian Owners and Pilots Association, or the COPA conference, to Innisfail this year, which is going to take place in June. These partnerships have allowed us to be leaders within the region and assist on projects that will bring both investment and growth to Central Alberta, as well as awareness in aviation. With representation on Central Alberta Economic Partnership, or CAPE, Red Deer Tourism, and events like the Edge Investment Forum and the COPA Convention, we're able to support these areas and be a key figure in the region's success. All of these causes support the businesses we serve, our surrounding communities, as well as bringing awareness to the world of aviation. In 2018, the Red Deer Airport was able to tour 177 students through kindergarten to grade 6 around the airport in partnership with our friends Airspray Air Tankers. We were also able to conduct school presentations to about 100 students of St. Francis Middle School. These students learn about career opportunities in aviation and the businesses that are making the Red Deer Airport such a busy place. This encouragement in aviation was one of the reasons for the establishment of the Props and Pistons Show and Shine. So 2018 saw our first year of the Props and Pistons Show and Shine. There were thousands of individuals in attendance at the Red Deer Airport to take in vehicle and aviation static displays, gorge on food trucks, and purchase aviation memorabilia from our friends at the Harvard Historical Aviation Society. Our first ever Props and Pistons Show and Shine was able to raise over $4,000 cash and 3,200 pounds of food for the Red Deer Food Bank in just 5 hours. We look forward to seeing you all there. Our second biggest fundraiser was in partnership with the Boudall Group. Western Days brought us the Boot Scoot and Barbecue. This barbecue is a family fun event that was used in an effort to raise awareness and funds for Aspire Special Needs Resource Center. In 2018, we were able to double our fundraising efforts for this group. Hundreds took in bouncy castles, live bands, crafts, and of course, some amazing cooking from our friends at Boudall. So with that being said, in total, the Red Deer Airport was able to raise $15,000 for charities across Central Alberta in 2018. A number that we would have never been able to achieve without our amazing staff and the volunteers that have lended their valuable time to help us in our efforts and put on these events. Our involvement with the community has also allowed us to increase our social presence and become a leader in airport influence. Our Facebook has increased 191% year over year, Instagram up 290%, and Twitter up 112%. The Red Deer Airport will continue to drive social engagement and ensure we are leaders in communication within our area. So in 2019, we are going to continue to be a leader in community involvement. We will increase our charitable fundraising and give back even more to the communities of our region. We also aim to double our attendance at airport events, driving youth to discover career opportunities in aviation and awareness to the region we serve. Thank you, everybody, and I hope to see all of you at Props and Pistons on May 26th this month.
Thanks very much, Nicole. Nicole has done an amazing job of enhancing and promoting our airport in the Central Alberta region. So looking ahead for 2019, as you would expect, we will be focusing on our #1 priority of safety and security, which includes a commitment to the following capital projects. The rehabilitation of Apron 5, which has been identified as a means to help reduce the risk of potential ground incidents by providing aircraft an alternate path to the main runway. The installation of a standby generator to ensure we are capable in remaining open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, even when there is a catastrophic loss of power at the airport. We also will be undertaking a 5-year performance audit as required under Alberta's Regional Airport Authorities Act. The audit itself will focus on 4 main areas: safety, security, governance, and business planning. The audit has already actually taken place, and initial indications are that we're performing very well and no major deficiencies or shortcomings were identified. We are also planning on developing a new 5-year strategic business plan that will take effect January 1st, 2020. And this business plan will ensure the future vision, mission, and values, along with our goals of the authority, are crystal clear and accurately reflect who we are and where we're going. We will continue to focus on attracting new scheduled passenger service in support of our future apron terminal expansion plans. And lastly, I'm very happy to announce that we are aggressively moving ahead with our land development strategy. And in recap, we have signed 2 partnership agreements, one with Saturn Power for the development of a solar farm of approximately 400,000 square meters on the northwest side of the airport, which we are hoping will be up and running by 2021. And that second partnership agreement is with the Rice Group for the marketing and development of more than 800,000 square meters of vacant land on the north end of the airport adjacent to the main runway. The Rice Group is a leading developer who have completed a number of projects across Canada. The main focus of the Rice Group will be attracting aviation and aviation-related businesses such as cargo, maintenance, and transportation type businesses that could benefit from our strategic location and low-cost operating structure. While this project is in its early stages, we are very excited about the potential of this partnership and the incredible opportunity for our airport to help drive economic prosperity by creating jobs in a number of different categories and creating additional tax revenue for social and public services. It will also create economic diversification opportunities which promotes and supports regional growth. So please join me in welcoming all our new partners to the team, and we're excited about what the future looks like. So with that, if you have any specific questions, I'd be happy to answer those for you at this point in time. Pretty happy crowd, so I'm happy about that. So now we'll get to the most exciting part of the whole presentation, draws for the door prizes. So I need someone to come up and help me out with the draws here. How about Shannon? Do you want to come and do the draws? All right. All right, our first door prize is a gift certificate for Swoop. Oh, you can't draw your own name. Donna Allard.
I'll put it back in for a private business.
Okay,
Or
thank you.
from the private sector.
Thank you, Donna. All right. Vicki Lolan. Our next door prize is an exciting gift certificate with WestJet. Mike Sutherland. Alrighty, and now our grand prize, the most exciting of all, a $1,500 gift certificate with Sunwing Vacations. Ken Gardner, you're the lucky guy. All right, well, congratulations to those folks that won. Just a reminder, as I mentioned, we have representatives from Saturn Power with us here today. They have a small display set up in the hallway, and if you'd like to stop by and see them on your way out, I'm sure they'd be very happy to talk to you about solar energy and solar opportunities. And for that, will bring us to a close. We are doing our part from a conservation perspective, so if you would recycle your name tags on the way out, we would appreciate it. So thank you for joining us today. It is certainly encouraging to see this many folks from our community in attendance again this year. Please enjoy the remainder of your day and have a good one, folks.